Hi everyone. How's it going? I haven't made a video in a couple of weeks. I have been weighing myself, but I have a confession to make in that I kind of went on a 10-day binge, and which was set off by the 4th of July weekend. So most of you know that I do cheat on the weekends, or I eat pretty much what I want within reason on the weekends. Usually it's Friday night, Saturday, and then Sunday, and then I'm good the rest of the week. Good meaning I eat around 1,500 calories a day, which still has been allowing me to lose weight, so that's good. So what happened? So I weighed in on Friday, which was July 1st, and I weighed in at 153.6, which would just have been a 0.6 pound increase over the week before. But my mind, I was like right in the weekend mode, and I knew I had 4 days, so, you know, which was my typical binge. So when I got home from work Friday night, which is when it started, went to Saturday's fine, Sunday fine, and of course then Monday I had off too. So Monday I continued it, and then come Tuesday I'm supposed to go back to my normal routine. Well, it didn't happen like that, because Monday led into Tuesday, that led into Wednesday, that led into Thursday, led into Friday, and anyways, it was just the domino effect. So that is an argument against doing those cheat days on the weekend, because sometimes if you don't stop it, it'll just continue, like mine did. So mine continued the whole week, and then on Friday the 8th, July 8th, I weighed in, and I was 155, so that was up 1.4 pounds, or a total of 2 pounds from 2 weeks before. So I'm slowly gaining weight. And so of course it's the weekends, so it's my normal cheat day, so I continued doing it. And luckily enough, on July 11th, on Monday, this last Monday, I got back on track and went back to my normal routine. So I was able to save it. And then when I weighed in Friday on the 15th, which was just, a few days ago, I got back down to 153.2. So, which is an overall 0.2 gain, considering I went on a 10-day binge. So that's not bad. And in fact, during the week, last week, I had gotten down to 152.6. And then just got really hungry on Thursday before my weigh-in, and I ate, and I probably would have been down if I wouldn't have done that. I ate a little more than I should have late at night. So that affected my Friday weigh-in. So even though I did that, I'm still, like I said, on Friday I was 153.2, so only 0.2 up, which that'll be easy to lose. Come next week, I should get down, hopefully, past that. So what happened with the binge, and what I discovered, because I went on a 10-day binge, and I kept recording my calories, because like I told you guys, this is, for me, is a scientific experiment. I'm trying to figure out what works for me. I want to get down to about 125, around there, and I want to be able to eat, you know, at least 2,000 calories a day. I want my body to be a calorie burning machine. That's what I'm trying to do, so I can eat, and not eat like crappy food, but eat good food, but eat enough of it so I'm not starving. So that's what's going on with that. So what happened, what I did on my binge, I don't eat a lot of crappy food. What I do when I went to the grocery store, I already knew I was going to binge. I didn't know I was going to binge for 10 days, but there were some things I was really craving, and one of the things that I absolutely love is this little guy. This is one of my lovers. This is mayonnaise, or mayo for short, and I really love him. And so what I did, and I love artichokes, absolutely love artichokes, my favorite vegetable, but I only like them with this. Well, I mean, I can eat them without this, but I prefer them with this. I mean, this is so good. So this was one of my binge foods. I had actually gotten rid of all my mayo. It was done, gone, thrown away. And so I went and bought this. So I did that. And one of my other lovers is butter, real butter. So, but what I did with this, even though this is, you know, a no-no, I incorporated it with, I already had some of these cashew blueberry waffles on hand. So, which are good. These are all natural, and 2 of them only has 150 calories, so I put the butter on one of these. Or I have whole wheat bread, and then I put the butter on the whole wheat bread. So what I tried to do during my binge is, even though I was having a bad food, I always incorporated it with a good food. So another way I did that, when I went shopping, I got this big bag of, it's a salad mix. So it's Fresh Express. It's like a taco salad mix. So it has lots of lettuce, romaine and iceberg, and then it has tortilla chips, cheese, and then this dressing I absolutely love. It's like a kind of a Thousand Island type dressing, but they spice it up a little bit for the taco salad. And so I had that, and which is, the dressing, you know, was full, you know, fat calories, but I incorporated it with the lettuce. So that's what I'm trying to do on my binge. So I'll incorporate the bad food with the good food. And so it's not, so in the past, my binge may have been going to McDonald's, having 2 Big Macs with a large fry and a chocolate shake. There's really nothing good in that. That's just a bad mix altogether. So this way, I'll do this. Oh, and then another bad, kind of it's not a totally bad thing, which is this cashew, these mushroom trio spinach pizzas, and they are so good, and they're not that high in calories, only 250 per serving, but I eat the whole pizza, so that's 750 calories. So it's kind of the good with the bad. It's still healthy. It's all vegetarian, all natural, lots of whole grain, fiber, protein. So, and then another thing I do too, dessert-wise, one of my favorite foods of all time is ice cream. So now what I'm doing, instead of buying like a pint of ice cream or even a gallon of ice cream, I'm getting individually packaged ice cream sandwiches or bars or whatever. And just an example would be like this Breyers Smooth and Dreamy chocolate caramel brownie, 160 calories. So when I have one, I know, okay, I've only had 160 calories. And then I have another one, another 160 calories. It makes it easier to record in my calorie log. Plus, I don't overeat. Like if you just get like a pint of ice cream, you really don't know how many, and you eat it right from the container, you don't know how much you're eating. So this way, I know I eat a sandwich. Okay, I know I've had 160 calories or whatever, you know, type of ice cream you like. Just get it in bar form so you know exactly how many calories you are eating, and it makes it easy to record. And because another thing, when I was, you know, getting my binge foods, I thought, and I gotta record all this stuff, so I don't want it to be too difficult. Because my favorite binge food is a big plate of nachos. So a big plate of tortilla chips with lots of nacho cheese, and, you know, sour cream, guacamole, you know, all the good stuff on top. I just thought, you know what, that's going to be really hard to record. Plus, then I'm going to have leftover tortilla chips in the house, and that was just, and so I talked myself out of that because I knew I was going to have to record it, and then it would just be difficult. Now, it is not very easy with the butter or the mayonnaise either, but I kind of, you know, just eyeballed that, and I kind of figure out, oh, you know, how many tablespoons I was having of that. So anyway, so that's kind of my binge story. So, and my point of, you know, bringing this up is that binges are survivable. Even, you know, a 10-day binge. And it wasn't that bad, because I did record my calories every day because I wanted to see what was happening, and I was gonna give myself, you know, I said, I'll go up to 160, you know, I'm fine, I'm feeling I'm in the binge mode, I'll go up to 160, which never, you know, came about. And so then I recorded my calories every day, and for those 10 days, and when I averaged it out, it averaged out to 2,600 calories per day. And 2,600 calories, that's not too bad. Basically eating what I want, eating, you know, mayo and real butter and all that stuff. So that wasn't too bad. And that's probably why, I mean, I didn't gain that much weight. And the other bad thing, I didn't exercise for 8 days in a row. None. Except for my normal, regular stuff that I do, I did not exercise. So I combined a binge with no exercise. I mean, that should have been a lethal combination. And why it wasn't, I don't know. It could be all the hard work I've been doing up to the binge, you know, pays off. You don't just all of a sudden, because you go off your diet, you know, start gaining weight again. You know? So I'm not sure what happened. But binges are survivable. You can get through them, over them, and get back on track. So don't think you can't. And remember, all that hard work, where you're jogging or whatever exercise you're doing, that is going to have future payoffs.